Hello, good evening students. In today's class, we have started the AC circuit analysis. Very first, we have started analysis of AC circuit with pure resistance. That means it is free from inductance as well as capacitance effects. So, what you mean by AC circuit? So, it is already well known. DC circuit is one which follows the route of DC current. In which circuit current flows? In general, it must be a closed circuit. In closed DC circuit, DC current flows through the electrical appliances. Either it may be resistance, either it may be lamp or some electrical appliances. In a similar fashion, what do you mean by AC circuit? That means the route or path taken by the flow of alternating current is known as AC circuit. It consists mainly AC voltage source, then electrical appliance. For example, here it is considered as load resistance of 4 ohms. In similar fashion, how the DC current flows with the help of DC voltage source. In similar fashion, due to application of AC voltage source, if AC voltage source is instantaneous, V equal to Vm sin omega t, then instantaneous current I ampere will flow through the circuit as shown in figures. One thing, as per Ohm's law in DC circuit, current flowing through the circuit or current flowing through the resistance, it is given by I equal to V by R. It is in DC circuit. But this equation is not valid in case of AC circuit, because the voltage and current both are changing instant to instant with different instants of the time, which gives rise to a magnetic effect, that is inductive effect, and capacitive effect, that is known as electrostatic effect. Hence, along with the resistance, we have to consider these two effects. Hence, I is not equal to V by R as considered in DC circuit. Hence, in AC circuit, with considering these two effects, it becomes I equal to V by Z. In general analysis, in AC circuit, I equal to V by Z, where Z is known as impedance of given AC circuit. It has the effects of resistance, inductance and capacitance effects. So, we have to consider AC circuit with consisting of pure resistance R ohms. It is connected across a AC voltage source of instantaneous V volts. This instantaneous applied voltage V equal to Vm sin omega t. Due to this voltage source, alternating current will flow through the load resistance. This alternating current, it changes the direction of flow in every half cycles, through the resistance. So, let us consider the applied voltage small v, that is instantaneous value, equal to Vm sin omega t, that we can call equation number 1. The alternating current will be I ampere flow through the given electric circuit. So, it is observed that the applied voltage V is available across resistance. Hence, this applied voltage has to supply the ohmic drop in the resistance R. Therefore, as per Ohm's law, applied voltage V equal to I into R. Substituting the value of small v, instantaneous value of voltage, that is from equation number 1. So it becomes Vm into sine omega t equal to I into R. Hence, we have to obtain the current expression I equal to Vm by R into sine omega t. You call the equation number 2. The value of current becomes maximum when omega t or theta equal to 90 degree. It is observed the current reaches its maximum value when theta equal to 90 degree, that is sin 90 equal to 1. So, equation 2 may be written as small I instantaneous current reaches its maximum value, that is of Im. Im equal to Vm by R, because sin omega t is 1, then you can call the equation 3. So, substituting this Im value in equation 2, then the equation 2 becomes I equal to Im into sin omega t. You call the equation number 4. From the equations 1 and 4, you see the current expression, that is equation 1 and 4. It is observed that voltage V and current I are in phase, because V equal to Vm sin omega t. Finally, resultant current becomes I equal to Im sin omega t. There is no plus, there is no minus, there is no lead, there is no lag, because both equations are having sin omega t. Hence, both quantities voltage and current are in phase. Okay. After that, you draw the waveform. It is shown in first page only. You draw voltage and current, both are in phase. You observe there 0 occurs at first origin and 180 degree and 360 degree, both voltage and current of different magnitudes. Hence, both are in phase. Then we have to calculate power, average power. So, instantaneous power equal to product of instantaneous voltage into instantaneous current. So, already we are knowing instantaneous voltage Vm sin omega t, instantaneous current Im sin omega t, you multiply. So, Vm Im sin square omega t. So, sin square omega t, sin square theta, you replace 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Hence, we are going to get here two terms. One is Vm Im by 2, second is Vm Im by 2 cos 2 omega t. So, first term is referred as constant part, second term is referred as fluctuating part. So, next is average power. This is instantaneous power. Average power means power for one cycle. It is denoted by capital P. Getting the idea? Capital P. For calculation of average power, this second product, fluctuating part, for one complete cycle is 0. Once again, fluctuating part of the instantaneous power is 0 for one cycle. Hence, we have to calculate power for one cycle. It is well known as average power. Average power equal to Vm Im divided by 2, because next fluctuating part is 0. Hence, you separate the term 2, you separate, that is Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2. So, Vm by root 2 may be written as Vrms. Im by root 2 may be written as Irms. Hence, power is the product of RMS value of voltage into RMS value of current. So, it is similar to DC circuit. Power equal to V into I watts. So, you remember, it is applicable for fewer resistive AC circuit. Try to understand. After that, you also practice voltage, current and power waveforms. So, once again you draw the voltage and current waveforms. above these waveforms, power waveforms will come, because power equal to product of voltage and current. So you can observe for both half cycles power is positive, because power is the product of V into I in first half cycle. V is positive, I is positive, power is also positive. In second half cycle, negative cycle, what happens? Power equal to minus V into minus I. Again power becomes positive. You observe this condition from the graph. Sir, maximum power, it is a product of Vm into Im. Then average power, P equal to product of RMS value of voltage, RMS value of current, as shown in figure. So as the question paper decides how much equation or derivation you have to go for, obtain the expression for current means up to current expression, draw the waveforms of V and I up to waveform. So also calculate the power means up to power expression, and also draw the power waveforms means you have to come up to last. So the question paper will decide. Okay sir, practice all of you. Thank you to one and all.